Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, operators from across Asia and across the world. This is the VALORANT Royal C Cup 2020, part of the Ignition series, where 16 teams from across Asia are going to compete against one another for a total prize pool of $25,000. I'm Hound. Alongside with me is going to be PlayOfTheJay, and we will be serving as your casters for this game. So, Jay, it's great to be with you again here for another game of tactical shooting as well. One of the more popular games that is out right now is VALORANT. And without mincing any words, what are you looking forward to heading into this first day?
Well, I'm looking forward to a little bit of chaos here between all of these teams. Now, of course, this is going to be the best teams that we have here from Southeast Asia. And currently we have got two teams here that are going to go ham at it one another, as we do have ANBU Elite Gaming here going to be striking this stuff against only one word. Now, that's going to be Philippines versus the Hong Kong here. And I think from this, we should be able to see whether ANBU Elite Gaming, we haven't seen a lot of experience from them in the competitive scene just yet here, but only one word. Definitely have got quite a big career history in a way, especially at the regional stage.
So can you please, I mean, we do not have that much information about ANBU compared to only one word. So with the amount of limited information that we have managed to gather over the past few minutes before we came online here, do you have anything that stands out for only one word?
Well, I think only one word, of course, is got to be on their key achievement at the end of the day, you know, which is getting third place at the Cyber Games Arena competition. And they're going to definitely come into this competition thinking that they have got a decent chance here. And of course, they still got quite a bit to do here. Let's not forget, of course, we had our very first match of the day, Attack All Around, really strutting their stuff, and they're going to be really hard to take down. But let's not forget that only one word did manage to get such a high treatment. But we'll see if the compositions here is going to be weighing in a little bit. Of course, we have seen teams from different regions, so I think that could definitely play a big factor here as well.
A very big experience opportunity for the side of ANBU, especially considering that they are a little bit of unknown quality compared to only one word. However, we do historically have noticed whereby the Filipino teams are known to be pretty aggressive in terms of how they want to play it out. And looking at some comparisons between maybe regions like North America and EU West, for example, I do believe that the Asians tend to play a little bit more conservatively. As we load into game here, it is going to be Bind, chosen by ANBU, and for the attacking side, it's going to be only one word.
Oh, yeah, and ANBU, I mean, rather, only one word does pick the attacking side as the first spot here. Now, of course, Bind is not necessarily too biased one way or the other, but definitely there is going to be that preference for the Hong Kong team. So we'll see how they want to line up here for this very first round, as we're about to get underway here, and we're already seeing straight off the bat there's going to be quite the heavy stack here over towards the B side.
Recon Vault going out, trying to get as much information as they can. Unfortunately destroyed out. Ray's already trying to hold on to that spot, but will be able to take down Tin with a nice shot to the face. Will not be registered as a headshot, however, lucky enough for those right-click shots. Smokes there being dropped down, but it seems that another shot coming from another angle, putting Rafi into a situation where he won't be able to move that much inside the smokes that have been dropped down by the opposing team.
Quite a lot of utility being expended here from both sides, and they're going to be rotating a little bit more manpower here to the long side of things here, but it looks like Yu is going to get taken out there, and they're still going to persist going through arches here at the moment, but now this is going to trade one back, and now they're still funneling through, and now there's only going to be the one player left standing here. It's actually going to be going for the shower side of things here to try and get the plant, but the tripwire here is going to slow him down. High B here has got a lot to do. There's still going to be the Cypher lurking over here by the pocket side.
High B now holding on to the plant, looking to the teleporter, trying to get as much as he can, but no, Shido drops him down with some really well placed shots, and this is definitely going to help Team ANBU here basically get a big start in the economy for now. But if they win the next round as well, it's definitely going to help them out in terms of the their loadout and what they can offer towards this fight. Some good stuff there being shown from the side of ANBU, as well as only one word. However, it was ANBU that got the better end of that stick and of that exchange, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think when we're looking at how they're going to be lining up here, it's going to be full eco coming out here from only one word, and they're going to be seeing the buy coming out here from ANBU as well. They do want to try and continue to persist. As you did mention, it's definitely going to come down to the second round win here if they can, but there's going to be early exchanges here already. You're already going to see that Hy-Vee here with just 15 health points here is going to be able to get away from this, and bringing Sage into this composition here as well for only one word. Not sure if there's going to be a little bit change up to their tactics, but definitely the heal, definitely going to be a big positive for them.
It's definitely going to be a positive, giving that ability to sustain up a little bit of Rimzel getting shot down for the count here, and it seems going to be a 5-3 advantage for the side of ANBU, and it seems that ANBU right now is looking to press more of the advantages that they have. With two-man advantage, they will be able to rotate a lot better. They do have quite a bit of firepower compared to members of OOW. OOW right now trying their best to push it off, but nope, it's not going to be enough, as Rafi right now goes for the tap and will be able to take down Jeff Van Bao with some really good shots. We do see now another push coming in, but will it be enough? No, OW's you being taken out, taking down Shidope. Very nicely done. There's quite a bit of utility there being taken out from ANBU, but not too much. They still have the three-man advantage over. What was that though?
Oh, he's definitely trying to fake it out a little bit here, but currently the Cypher is not taking the bait here. He's going to actually wait for a little bit more backup, and now you with the Spectre, he's going to take down Kaja, but Rafi picks up the 4K here to close things out, and yeah, just turning that A short side into an absolute meat grinder. That's going to be a little bit unfortunate, but again, it's going to be a little bit of a throwaway round for the likes of only one word. This is definitely going to be their buy round where they're going to be striking back a little bit here, and of course we do see that ANBU Elite Gaming, they're going to have to continue using the guns that they had from round number 2, but that could be in their favor if they're going to be able to get at least some of the guns out of the hands of only one word.
Rafi definitely enjoying the 5 kills in his pocket, already pretty rich in terms of what he has to offer to the team. Now we do see that the teams right now for the side of ANBU keeping it very, very aggressive indeed, defending as much as they can, stacking into one side. I don't know whether or not that could be a very wise choice, considering that mid could be an opportunity for some of these teams to actually consider moving in and defaulting, or if they get enough information, they could actually rotate it out. But we do see that coming in from the side of ANBU, they are playing it very defensively, and they are spreading themselves out as evenly as possible to try to get as much information as they can. But oh, switch out there coming in from inside the smoke towards Jeff Van Bao. Jeff Van Bao right now trying his best to actually get the heals up. We do see some exchanges here happening from elbow, as we do see Rimzel, trying to go towards the site, as we do see ANBU right now, 3 men down, 2 and last 1. It's gonna be a flawless round for OOW, and it seems that OOW only knows one word, and that is persistence.
And persistence does pay off, and they're going to be able to take the first gun round here, and that's going to be a big positive for them. But of course, they wouldn't have been expected to take that here. But now we will see that the full buy is going to be coming out from the likes of ANBU. This could be their chance to really bounce back, as this is the first real proper gun round, as both teams really going to be having all the ample firepower that they're going to be able to need here. Now, and we're not seeing ANBU going to be pushing down A short here, as we did see them in the previous game. They didn't yield them anything, but we're already seeing that only one word is starting to rotate, move down the A short side of things here. Not able to spot them out. The smoke is going to be good enough here for them to obscure enough of the lines of sight.
Very good stuff being shown here. Utilities being spent really well, getting that value for money, that's for sure. But no! Rafi with a beautiful tap towards Hy-Vee, taking down Tin, taking down 6 as well. Jeff Van Bao taking down Shidope. It is going to be a bit of a cluster battle here between these two teams. However, it is going to be relatively even across them. There it goes down to the showstopper for the side of Raze to take down Sin. Very nicely done, as it's going to be a 3v2 advantage to the side of ANBU. ANBU right now more onto the defensive compared to OOW. OOW trying their best to push it in. We do see one coming in from the spawn side, from the attacker side here. Is going to be covered up from one member. Kaya right now being able to take Jeff Van Bao. Rimzel takes down Tony Banks, and it seems that this could be an opportunity for OOW to come back into it, but nope. Rimzel takes down Kaya. It's going to be a 1-to-1 fight here. Some shots coming down towards Rafi. Rafi right now looking to be the savior in this situation. Throws out the paint grenade, will not be able to hit anything, but sadly it's going to be Rafi that walks away with the win in this fourth round.
Rafi has been putting an absolute shift in so far here for ANBU, and they're going to be up 3-1 here in this match. So really good turn of events there, as of course we did see it was a little bit more of a crossfire established here by ANBU on the A side of things here. And despite the long rotation we did have coming out from Jeff, it wasn't going to be enough. The Sage actually getting taken out by Kaja there, but it was a bit of an expensive round. They did lose a lot of their guns straight off the bat there, and only Rafi able to retain there. So luckily for the likes of Only One Word, that's going to retain quite a bit of economy for them. But now we're starting to see this B short push coming into Hookah. There's going to be 3 players here. We're already seeing Rafi going in for the rotate here, as now Shinedope, he's going to be moving into metal a little bit closer here, but oh, looks like the shots from the backside here in the form of Tony Banks is going to be good.
Very nicely done there. Shantos Hookah will be able to deny the bit of push there coming in. Empress already being taken on for a Rimzel, making that Vandal go brrr. Definitely going to be able to enjoy quite a bit of extra rate of fire to go down, but he has to be able to get into a very good spot. But Rimzel has been taken by Shido. Shido already takes down the last surviving player for the side of OOW, Jeff, and it is going to be another round that goes into ANBU. And you see the unknown quality of ANBU and the historic aggression of Philippines as a region is definitely shining through in these situations, Jay.
Oh yeah, they've really been able to bring it to the likes of Only One Word, and Only One Word looking a little bit uncoordinated, I dare say. They all moving into B one by one, and not really a cohesive execute going on there. And now we can see the 3-player stack is going to be here on the B side for ANBU, as they're looking to try and repel against this eco round coming out from Only One Word here. Knives coming out here, and looks like Kaja is going to straight away take down Jeff Van. Not going to have too much luck there, but they've weighted too many players over to that really long side. They're already at Hookah window and moving inside here, but Tony Banks is going to be able to catch him out. And as we see Orbital Strike here, going to force them back a little bit, and now they're going to have to reevaluate how they want to try and approach this B take.
Alright, some smokes there being dropped out from the side of Brimstone. ANBU right now using as much of the utilities as they can to drop out onto Hookah to make sure that, oh, Hunter's Fury there, will it be able to hit clean? No, it will not, sadly. There goes another recon stick. The recon stick goes out, the stick shakes, and will he be able to spot anybody? Oh, good shot there coming in from the side of Tony Banks onto Hybe into Hookah. That was a very well done, and we do see that one more surviving member for the side of OOW. Ooh, that one Marshal to the face. Sheriff's in town, and Shido is gonna get down for the count, as well as Tony Banks.
Oh my goodness, Q is going ham here with the Sheriff, and he's gonna ult straight into A. No
30
one
seconds
present
left.
here, but we're gonna see Rafi rotating through the shower side of things here. Might be able to offer a little bit of resistance here, and the wall bang is gonna be good here through Tetris, and he's gonna be able to claim that one. So I would say that's a relatively effective eco round coming out there from Only One Word, but yeah, they're gonna have to really try and get a little bit more back from that here, as really this scoreline 5-1 is really starting to stack in ANBU's favor, and they're gonna be running away with this here in terms of the overall economy. But of course, we would expect to see Only One Word coming out with a buy around this particular instance.
We do hope that a buy could be in the plans for OOW. However, we do see ANBU right now dropping off some weapons already, and a very good loadout here. 2 Vandals, 1 Phantom as well as 2 operators for ANBU. It gives them quite a bit of versatility as well as the long range defensive capabilities against OOW, but they've got to be careful that they don't miss out on that first opportunity to take down the pixel that shows for the side of OOW. But again, Haby right now taking down Rafi, very nicely done. The layer being tossed down there, going to try to get that shot off. No, Rimzo will be able to take down that shot onto 6, very nicely done to get that trade for the side of Tin. It's still going to be in the favor of OOW as ANBU right now trying their best to actually move into the A side from the teleporter side. So I do believe that that could be a very good opportunity for them to plant it down. OOW right now is going to be enjoying quite a bit of a defensive measure here, whereas ANBU right now is going to try their best to push into this situation. I do believe that coming in from OOW, they are going to be dropping down, excuse me, coming in from ANBU, they are going to be dropping down some of these smokes. Ooh, Kaja with Fan of Blades to the face of Tin. A very nice utilage of the Blade Storm there, trying to get his best into a very good angle. It's going to be very gingerly though. Oh, some flashy stuff, but nope, it's not going to be enough as OOW takes that 3rd round.
Oh, and finally they managed to wrestle control from ANBU here. ANBU just not having quite a bit of luck there, and they invested a lot into that. They had a double op setup, and yeah, they didn't get anything from it in the form of Rafi. He was there in front of Yuho, just not able to claim anything from this match, and yeah, Retake just not gonna be living up to standards here. And now we'll see how they're gonna react to this. Their economy's still gonna be good for another buy, but yeah, they're not really going for double ops again here as the economy. But Kaja though is gonna pop up over the side here, but the refrag is straight away there as Hybe is gonna be able to claim that, and now B side is gonna be heavily weighted here towards only one word.
Very, very unfortunate towards the side of ANBU, as we do see OOW right now is definitely going to try to push it off into B. We do see that members of ANBU right now are going to try their best to get some of those long range angles down. Some good sprays coming in, but it's going to be Tony Bags as well as a U exchanging frags for one another. Nicely done here as Rafi will be taken down by OOW's U, and we do see that OOW right now slowly clawing their way up. Like I said, persistence is the name of the game for the side of OOW, and if they do not falter, they will maintain that spot. Very nicely done towards the side of Shy Dope onto Tin, but it seems that a little bit of friendly fire is going to take down you. Very unfortunately, but Haby will still be able to spike that plant that spike in, as we do see this instant replay right here. The jump shot is going to come, but it's not going to land, as we do see that OOW again with that 3rd round of victory out of 8 thus far. We're going to go into round number 9 to see whether or not this trend will still be true for OOWJ.
Hybe clutching things out there, but it didn't need to be like that, as of course we did see that Tin unfortunately got the team kill from of course the showstopper there, and yeah, almost let ANBU back into the game. But of course we'll see if that's going to really be influential. But right now only one word is giving us a game here. They're going to be up to that 3 points, and we'll see if they're going to continue to be able to press this momentum that they have going for them. B-Long here is going to be again showing a little bit more presence here, as they've always been punching here. Oh, the one tap there from Kaja is going to be good. Tin is going to get the trade though, and now they're going to be starting their rotate over to the B side.
Alright, we do see some smokes being dropped towards Hookah, but we do see that there could be an opportunity for the side of Rinzel to try to get that little sneaky box peek from the top of the smoke, try to get some people off, but he's got to be careful that he doesn't get spotted out by members of ANBU as well. ANBU trying their best to basically hunker down onto B. 2 members onto B, and we do see very sneaky coming in from 6, being able to take down Rimzel, but Jeff will be able to return revenge onto 6. Very nicely done. It seems that information is going to be rather effective for the side of ANBU, as ANBU right now will be on the retaking phase, with OOW enjoying 1-man advantage compared to ANBU.
Oh, ANBU might be able to get the gun here. They already have the bomb here, but not able to get the Vandal there, as Shidope is going to get the refrag. But I don't think he's going to really try and commit too much here. He's still trying to see if he can get a lucky pick, but oh, this dark cover is most likely going to prevent him from wanting to go in through, as Boombot here is going to be able to spot him out, and he actually gets taken down by you. The shots through the dark cover are going to be good, and that's an op that ANBU are not going to be able to take it through to them into this round number 10.
OOW now grinding out the equalizer here. One more round for them and they will equalize alongside with ANBU. ANBU right now not enjoying themselves that much in terms of the economy. That is definitely taking a hit considering that OOW were able to climb back up. I do believe that that is going to be relatively even between these two teams. However, we do see that ANBU still can't rest on their laurels, mainly because OOW were able to grind out a big win. The capture op there being taken out and the smoke coming in at a perfect time for Kaja. Oh, he's got to be careful though that he doesn't get spotted out. Maybe even a slight pop of the pixel towards his head. Rafi takes down Habi with a beautiful wall bang off screen as Rafi right now pushing in. 6 taking down EU as well as Rimzo taking down 6 with a return. So we do see that there could be a focus towards A, as we do see more and more of these teams are focusing on towards that side and towards the A side, whereas OOW right now trying their best to push it off. And you see the spike carrier has been down for the count, and we do see a showstopper right there. Will the showstop? Boom! Shakalaka onto Jeff. Rafi, nicely done. Taking down 2 birds with 1 stone in that fell swoop.
Oh, and this A push is not looking good here from only 1 word. They're getting trapped here on all sides, and it's going to be a bit precarious for them. Ivy is going to get taken down. Rafi with the 3K is going to be able to take it. Now, they did make some significant inroads in their execute onto A, but yeah, I think when we did see that Tony Banks was able to use his Hunter's Fury, clear out the Heaven position, that was going to allow them to have an effective retake there. And now we're seeing really the economy from only 1 word is going to be a little bit on the dire side. They're still able to buy this round, but it's still going to be a bit of a tall order. But at the very least, there's only 2 rounds left here in this first half.
Yeah, there has to be very, a little bit of caution being practiced from the side of ANBU right now. Ooh, nicely done from Rimzel there. Nicely peeking it out, throws out the Leer here, will try to be able to get a little bit of shots off, will not get anyone off, but it seems that 1 shot almost hit to Rimzo. Rimzo right now being very aggressive with this push, and it seems that the rotate may not come from the side of ANBU here, as Rafi will be able to take down Rimzel, and it seems that there is going to be a bit of a rotation coming in from the side of ANBU, as we do see members of OOW very nicely down on the side of Kaja. They're taking down 2, taking down 3. We've got some beautiful stuff being shown, but no, it's not going to be enough. Rafi will take down that final kill onto 10, denying Kaja that 4th kill. Very nicely done by Kaja with that very well timed Blade Fury. Blade Storm, excuse me, and showing the fury of the sharp knives.
Oh, Kaja really coming out with top drawer stuff right there, but the rotation was really slow there coming out from ANBU, so definitely Kaja are going to be really propping up his team there as they are going to hold that off. But now we enter the final round of the half. ANBU looking to win it, but can they make it even better here? They're going to be seeing if they can be this aggressive force coming out here from B short, but it's not really going to be happening too much. But we can already see that this split push is still coming out, and yeah, the Sage playing the lurking role all the way on the B long side. I think that he might have caught a little bit of a glimpse there. Kaja already backing up here to really try and fend off that, but they're already going to be here on the A side of things, but the spike is going to be all the way further back here, and really not sure what is in the minds right now. Only 1 word here. They're already going to get surprise here, and now the ult coming out here in the final round of the half. It's not really going to be working out. I think the Omen here having some problems, but now there's going to be 2 straight kills here coming out from ANBU as they're going to be able to retake the site.
Very interesting indeed here coming in from the side of OOW. Very precarious choices, as we do see the rotate might actually come towards B. We do see that B is already open and shut case for them, considering that the spike has been dropped off and no one is looking onto the spike. I'm pretty curious to see what is happening here, as we do see that ANBU right now is going for the lurk. 2 members going for the lurk, whereas 1 member looking towards B, 1 member looking towards A. So I think this is a very safe choice, but we do see that they've got to be very careful though, as those 2 members may actually be pinched out by 2 members of ANBU as well, who are pushing from the back and from the right side flank. from the left side flank of OOW if you're looking for OOW's
10
perspective.
seconds
So
left.
it's got to be very, very
Spike
careful
planted.
here. As we do see, Spike has been planted
One player
already
remaining.
for them, and it's going to be very ineffective here. Oh, very nicely done for Shido to take down 2, and it's going to be a rather easy and free and easy defuse for the side of ANBU, netting them another win before we swap over.
That was a nice flank coming out from them, and
Switching
ANBU, they're going to
sides.
finish the half on a high here with the 8-4 scoreline, so looking pretty good as they want to take this very first map. Now, there's going to be an opportunity, of course, here for OOW to be able to turn it back in their favor, and this is going to be paramount for them to take it away here with this particular match. Now, it doesn't look as though that they have any AFK potential members here, so I think that's definitely going to be good that they do need to have all hands on deck if they want to try and come out with this. Currently, we are seeing that there's definitely going to be that favor towards stacking up a bit more on the armor side for ANBU.
Very nicely done here from the side of ANBU, as they are going to be on the attacking side, whereas it is going to be OOW that's going to be on the defensive side. They're there coming out from the side of ANBU, trying to deny that spot off onto Rafi. Rafi right now definitely enjoying quite a bit of high kills in this first round before the swap. So I do believe that this, before the swap, he did manage to get some crazy amount of kills. So we do hope to see more success coming in from him. But we do see that ANBU right now taking down 2 members. OOW taking down 2 members, and we do see the trade coming in towards Tony Banks onto Rimzel. Very nice dash backwards for the side of Haybe to get away from that, as we do see OOW right now enjoying 5-man compared to 2 onto ANBU, but we do see that the numbers are slowly being shaved off for the side of ANBU, as 3 members survive for the side of OOW in that exchange. Very nicely done, and immediately Yu takes down Rafi, one of the highest kill count leaders in the game for this matchup, already leaving behind 1 in the form of 6 for the side of ANBU. ANBU right now
30
being the
seconds
hunter, being the hunted from OOW's hunter.
Oh, so this is going to be OOW really happy to be able to strike back here, as now they just have to try and close this one out. Now they found the last player here, and he's not going to be able to really come away with that. So OOW might be able to get things back on the right track here. Of course, you here really doing quite a bit of work here for the team so far, but they're trying to get more contributions. Now, of course, this is the first time we're seeing Reyna across the matches that we've seen today. See whether this is going to be paying dividends. Usually it's going to be an exception rather than the rule that you really see them come into their own, but duelist heavy lineup, of course, for OOW could be the tonic here, but we'll see if that's going to happen out, as we will be seeing that the intel has been working well for ANBU so far by having both the Cypher and the Sova on the board, but we'll see this split push coming out here, as we have 3 player stack coming here for ANBU through showers.
Well, ANBU coming through showers could be rather dangerous for them, considering that they do have some of the sidelines already pre-opted from the side of OOW. So it does create a little bit of a blender here, as we do see Jeff right now going to heal as well as some of the shots, and it's going to be you with 3. The rush onto Shido, Rafi, and Tony Banks was definitely a high-paying, high reward for OOW.
Yeah, so anti-ego working out here for OOW, and you're just using the Bulldog to fantastic effect. But now, of course, will be the buy round coming in here for the likes of ANBU. But we have to keep in mind, of course, that you know, any kills that OOW is going to be able to get with these weapons here is going to be pretty good for them in the long run. They do want to try and deal as much damage as they can with these weaker weapons, I dare say. But now we're seeing the Sage Wall already going to be popping up here. Not enough players going to be on the side of ANBU to be able to take it down fast enough, and that's going to delay them a little bit and give them a lot of info, in fact, as they're all shooting it down.
Very nicely done there from Rafi, trying to go for those peaks there. Very quick twitch mechanics coming in from him. However, this happy feet will not be paying off for him as he is trying to push himself in to the mid side here. I do believe that this could be an opportunity to get into Hookah, try to get as much information as they can. If they're able to get into Hookah, it does create quite a bit of opportunities. Tracking down there, being thrown out from the Owl drone. Very good stuff being shown by Tony Banks onto Jeff ANBU, but Rimzil will be able to take down Kaja off our view. 6 as well gets the exchange onto 10 with nicely done here. 4 members for the side of ANBU, whereas OOW only enjoys 2 members. All advantages point towards ANBU to win this round if they are so careful in terms of how they take onto A, because right now, if they go onto A, they will be able to go for their spike plant, and considering that members of OOW are going to be coming from spawn, it is going to be a very hard time for OOW to try to deny the spike from exploding, and of course to retake the site away from ANBU.
Well, the question here is whether they really want to throw away these weapons. It's going to be a little bit on the difficult side. Now, they're probably not going to have the better exchanges here, but Rims here is not going to care. He's going to take down 1. Use takes down a 2nd, and now it's even here at 2 apiece here. They're both going to be on the side of U-Haul, but now with the Reyna, this is where she's going to try and move in with the close quarters, but Rafi there is going to shut her down. Now, Yu is going to be moving in here. He's trying to get the dark cover on the plant, but it's going to be very limited what he can achieve here. He's not going to be able to really deal with this, and you can already see that the bomb is not going to be waiting much longer. So that is going to be it here for that round here. And now we're probably going to see OOW bounce back from that one, as this is looking a lot more promising for them. But currently with this 9-6 scoreline, starting to get into that territory where they cannot afford to drop too many rounds. But this is going to be a relatively even fight looking at the economies for coming into this round.
Relatively even, but still a slight advantage towards ANBU in terms of the economy, but they have to be relatively careful with how OOW has been operating some of these wildcard maneuvers as well. Coming in from OOW has paid dividends towards them, but Tony Banks right now, not only 1 but 2 for the side of ANBU, as well as Shido being able to score kills for themselves. A very, very good start here for the side of ANBU. Already sees that Shido will be holding on to the spike here, as they are going to be holding on close towards A side. So A side could be an opportunity for them. No one at B, so the rotate could be in their favor if they so choose, considering that they do have the numbers advantage. But why risk it out? They do try their best to actually move forward towards A, throwing out as much utilities as they can, but they realize that the B opportunity could present itself more fruitful for them and a safer approach. So OOW's got to be very quick towards the rotation here if they don't want to be caught with their pads down and don't want to be caught onto the retaking phase and try to take it away from ANBU, basically with only 3 members on their team.
I think they are pretty aware of the pull for the likes of OOW over to the A side, just from the 2 kills that they're able to garner from Showers, and now they have a relatively clear path here. But there should be alarm bells ringing here for OOW, as I think they have to know that there's going to be a little bit of poking and prodding here over on the A side. They're gonna, or the B side rather, and they're gonna be able to take it unopposed. But likely we're gonna be seeing them just hold things out. I do not expect OOW to really try and risk it here. They need to save whatever guns that they can in this round, as they really need to plan out for the future, as this is a pretty much a gone case here. But now we are seeing that they are gonna try and still see what they can muster here. Coming through the side here, Tony Banks gonna get spotted out at Cubby's side. Now they already have control of the back B, but it's going to be difficult for them to move into Hookah and Winnow. But Rims here is going to be able to take one down, but the delay tactic here, the strike is going to be good. Rafi gets the double there, and this is going to be precarious here for OOW. Not able to come out with it, but they do manage to reduce the numbers here by 2. But ANBU streaking ahead here in this game.
ANBU using coordination as well as a very well-placed Brimstone Orbital Strike to deny whatever defusal that was coming in from the side of OOW. OOW was very wise to push in, and I do believe that coming in from the smokes for OOW was a very wise choice. Yu was able to put them down and try to create as much cover as he can to try to go for the defuse. Unfortunately for him, considering the big area of effect that Brimstone's ultimate orbital drop has, it definitely is going to be a hamper. And I do agree with you that time stalling moments where a few seconds are wasted is definitely a big determining factor in some of these fights for the side of ANBU. What does OOW need to do in order for them to actually get back into this game? Because it is going to be the final few rounds after this if ANBU wins this, and this could be a very hard time for OOW to come back from.
OOW need to try and prevent it from spiraling out of control. Right now it's still pretty okay because we do see that things are going to still be relatively close in terms of the economy. Now we had just a little bit of a pause there, but we have resumed the clock and should be able to get started here pretty soon. But I think that OOW, they have to be a little bit cautious. They don't have a lot of intel. They are going to have to really try and get more of these aggressive pushes out to get intel in its own right, but we've seen the effect that's happened, and it's not been very positive.
It hasn't been very positive indeed for OOW. However, we do see that ANBU right now will continue this trend of attacking. I think a very good split here coming in from them. We do see that two members are really trying to go towards Interhoka, gaining as much information as they can with the Owl drone. And I do believe that this could be an opportunity for them to actually try to get a rotate or either focus onto a push here. But it's got to be careful though, because Spike Carrier has been taken out from Heibi. Heibi was very sneaky indeed, coming in with a very good lurk here. It's got to be careful that he doesn't get spotted out. We do see 2 to 3 members already fronting him down onto Heibi, and Heibi gets taken down by Kaja with a beautiful one tap to him. And this is going to be very unfortunate from the side of OOW, as ANBU right now does lose one member as well. So one member on each side already taken down for the count. What do you think is on the minds of ANBU here, as they're going to be switching from one point of the map to the other point, Jay?
Well, I think they're being a little bit cautious here, as we did see that Hound
30 seconds left.
Deep into attacker territory here, but now we're getting 6 here. He's going in onto the B side, but this is going to draw all the defenders away here from the A side of things here. The 6 is going to be able to get a second one. He's looking for more. There's both of the remaining players here from OOW, and he's going to get a third. 6 is going absolutely ham here, but he's not watching out here, as of course the player U here is going to be on the metal can side of things. So this is going to be precarious. He's still looking at elbow. He's going to be able to get the flank, but the damage has been done. 6 has really drawn out all the defenders here, and now the plant is down on the A side. So we're going to have to see OOW try and save whatever that they can from this round. It's going to be 11-6 momentarily, and with potentially just 2 more rounds, it's not looking too good for them here in map number 1.
It doesn't look good at all for the side of OOW. However, ANBU, the unknown quality, as we have said just now, seems to be enjoying the wildness that an unknown quality definitely brings towards the table here. Another round of 1 from the side of ANBU. I don't think that they can afford this next round or so for the side of OOW. If not, it could be game over for them. And let's look at this beautiful neural clef. Oh, but it seems that it's not going to be shown to us. Apologies for those of you on Twitch chat, but we shall be watching accordingly here as the game progresses. We do see Kaja right now with the operator as well. Could be an opportunity for him to get some really good shots. We did see Kaja very well and adept at taking some of these exchanges here. Oh, as I said it, there it goes. Heibi is going to be the latest victims, and another notch on the belt for the side of Heibi. Very nicely done, and it was a matter of it was just a matter of reacting and who reacted first. You see, the Kaya was just one step too fast compared to Heibi. But we do see that despite that one member down for OOW right now still trying their best to get as much information as they can just outside the teleporter exit here. they got to be very, very wary. Teleport entry, excuse me. Got to be very wary that they don't get spotted out. Very good stuff there being shown. Cyber cage being dropped down as we do hear OWSU hearing out, but it's not going to be enough as Tin will be able to take the Shido. Shido will be enjoying the gray screen as Tony Banks as well as Kaja will take down another 2 members. 6 takes down Jeff Van Bao in a very, very good and neat fashion, but we do see Rimzel. Rimzel right now doesn't see showers, but nope, it's not getting enough to tack onto him by Kaja, getting the 3rd kill in this round. Kaja, you're a beast!
Well, looking at this is ANBU really putting the pressure here on the OOW. They move up to map point here as they've really cleaned the house, moving on to the A side of things. Of course, yeah, I did start with the great pick there from Kaya, who was able to take down his opposite number. But I think looking at how the retakes are happening here for OOW, I think it's not really panning out too well. They are not trying to withdraw their team members when it's very obvious that ANBU is piling all players on the side here. But we'll see if they can come back from this one here. Bakacha is going to take down Rimzel here, and that's again going to be more pressure applied to this B side. And you can already see that's getting the rotate here somewhat come out from you. But I think this fluidity from ANBU is really working in their favor, but we'll see if that's going to work out. Hy-Vee here going for the flank here, but the Tripwire is going to be able to catch him out.
Very nicely done here, coming in from the side of OW, going on to smokes on the hookup, but we do see Kaja again with Operator, showing his operator capabilities onto Jeff with a nice little tap there, and it's going to be very interesting indeed as OW right now not going to be enjoying it. Oh, look at Hy-Vee trying to be sneaky, but Rafi was like, nope friend, I'm not going to let you do that. Hy-Vee gets smacked out of the game. Very unfortunate for him as ANBU right now, the Filipino team, are looking to put their Filipino foot through the door, so to speak, keeping it as aggressive as they can with the 5-man advantage compared to OW that only has
30 seconds left.
We do see Showstopper has been taken up on the count here, will not be able to get anything from that. Spike carrier has been taken up on the count here. A pretty good sprays from the side of Rafi, but no. Oh, nicely done there as stability will be picked up. He has the spike and he's going to go for the plant, but he's got to be careful though that he does not get spotted out. Oh, he's got to be careful. Check your corners! No! Very nicely done from you, but Rafi, what were you doing not checking your corners?
You and Tin pulling that round out from the clutches of defeat there for OOW, and Rafi not fooling anyone with that fake plant there, and now OOW is gonna start coming back into this, but it might be a little bit too late, but regardless, they're gonna be able to get most of the rifles that they need to work with this here, but so is ANBU. ANBU is gonna be able to still have that full buy, and we're seeing a lot of aggressiveness coming out from OOW, trying to push out from B-Long, and always there's someone trying to flank here through the market side, and yeah, you should have thought that Hy-Vee should have been able to get something better from that one there, but was going to get shut down by Rafi. And now looking at things here, we have the more aggressive hold here onto Hookah. Now Rafi is going to be a little bit precarious here, but we are seeing the wall coming out here, but Shy Dope and Tony Banks going to be able to take them down here, as there's only going to be the Reyna left for the time being in Hookah, but Rafi is going to be moving in around the side here onto the B side, might be able to influence things a little bit more.
Alright, on to the side of Rimzel right now, playing the Reyna at Hookah, right? Doesn't have that much of options to move out, does have a bit of a small angle to peek out from. He's got to be careful that he doesn't get spotted out. There could be an opportunity for the side of ANBU to actually go into the teleporter and get into that room that's just outside of OOW here, as they are going to be holding on and pinning them down for the count here, as we do see ANBU right now try to push them out and try to see whether or not they will be able to get onto this really high value spot.
30
here.
seconds
I
left.
think we do hear Tin actually carrying his jump up. Well, very nicely done. Despite the fact that Tin had a little bit of an advantage, it was 6 that was able to flick onto him and find his head to call the winning shot. But we do see there now you as well will be able to take down one in the form of Rafi, one of the top rankers for the game. For Team ANBU has been taken off at the count. Tony Banks takes down Rimzel in exchange, and it's going to be a last player standing here as you right now looking towards getting down 6. Very nicely done. He has quite a bit more work, but no, it's not going to be enough. As Kaja rounds it off with our final kill for this round.
Oh, and it's going to be ANBU taking things here in the first map of our second match of the day, and they're going to be really punishing the likes of only one word, as they're going to be able to take it. Rafi really putting in the shift himself, but let's not underestimate the contribution coming out from Yu. He's had some excellent lurking and flanking maneuvers coming out here for his team, but I think that was a little bit too characteristic of what we are going to be seeing, what I'd say, round after round coming out from OOW when they are on their defense. And to a certain extent, they started becoming very predictable. And of course, this is where having the Cypher on your side through 6 was going to be paying a lot of dividends in that sense, because he's going to be able to catch them as they're coming through the flanks.
I realized that coming in from Rafi and Kaja for them, what I really like in ANBU is the fact that they have been able to get the first few first bloods, and I feel that that's a very, very important factor, especially when those first those long range peaks that I feel that they always win them. And whenever they win those long range peaks onto whether it's Rafi or Kaja that were able to actually square it out and being able to get a lot more prime real estate for them to actually move in, it does signify for the side of ANBU that they were relatively able to get quite a bit of, how to say, real estate that could pay them off with dividends. And I feel that you're right. I do believe that some of these pushes that were coming in from ANBU can be said were, from a layman's point of view, it can be very reckless at times, right? But it all, there's order to the chaos. There's basically a reason to the chaos, and I feel that ANBU really played it well with their aggression.
Yeah, so ANBU really coming up with a very tempered approach right there, and I think from that, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we will be taking a little bit of a breather on our end here as we await for the second match. So we're going to be throwing things back here to the analyst panel. So we'll see you in just a short while, ladies and gentlemen. I'm PlayOfTheJay, he's the Hound, and we'll see you in a bit.